Have you ever faced a challenge that seemed impossible, like a giant, unbreachable wall standing in your way? Today, let's talk about one of the most incredible stories of faith overcoming the impossible. The story of Joshua and the walls of Jericho. After 40 long years in the desert, the Israelites were finally on the verge of entering the promised land, but there was a huge problem. Right in their path stood the mighty city of Jericho, with walls so thick and high they were said to be impenetrable. From a human perspective, taking the city looked hopeless. They were former slaves, not a trained army, and Jericho was a fortress. This is where things get really interesting. God gives Joshua a battle plan unlike any other. It wasn't about siege weapons or military tactics. Instead, he told them to march around the city once a day for 6 days. On the 7th day, they were to march around it 7 times, have the priests blow their trumpets, and then everyone was to shout. Can you imagine how strange that must have sounded? Marching, blowing horns, and shouting to defeat a fortified city? It required an immense amount of trust and obedience. So, for 6 days, the Israelites followed God's instructions to the letter. They marched in silence, with only the sound of their feet and the priests' trumpets filling the air. Imagine the people of Jericho watching from their walls, probably confused, maybe even mocking them. What are these people doing? Are they crazy? But the Israelites kept their faith. Then came the 7th day. They marched around the city not once, but 7 times. As they completed the final lap, the priests let out a long, powerful blast from their trumpets. On Joshua's command, the entire nation of Israel let out a massive, earth-shaking shout. And at that exact moment, the impossible happened. The massive, impenetrable walls of Jericho crumbled and fell flat. The Israelites were able to walk straight into the city and claim their victory, all because they chose to trust in a plan that made no logical sense. This story is such a powerful reminder for us today. Sometimes the obstacles in our lives, whether they're in our careers, our relationships, or our personal growth, can feel like the walls of Jericho. They seem too big, too strong, and too intimidating to overcome. But this story teaches us that with faith, even the most formidable walls can come tumbling down. It's about trusting the process, even when it looks unconventional, and having the courage to take that final shot of faith. What walls are you facing in your life right now? Remember the story of Jericho. Keep marching, keep trusting, and get ready to shout. You never know when your breakthrough is just around the corner. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. See you in the next one.